Hello and welcome to Newsroom Series. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Thank you for joining us. The Senate has screened Lieutenant General Olufemi Oloyede, the newly appointed Chief of Defense Staff. Addressing lawmakers, he described his tenure in service as challenging, noting that it will be significant, the progress that has been made in improving national security, although more work needs to be done. He told the lawmakers that serving as Chief of Army Staff, in his words, was very challenging. It required cognate experience, sleepless nights, and total dedication to the safety of our nation. Meanwhile, the nominees for the position of the Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Idi Abbas, has also faced the lawmakers. Responding to questions, he pledged to integrate advanced technology, particularly drone surveillance, as well as to curb maritime crime and improve the efficiency of naval operations. On the issue of creating a Coast Guard, Senator Adams Ashomale questioned the necessity of such a body. The nominee asserted that establishing a new agency is not necessary and would amount to duplication of functions. Meanwhile, the nominee for Chief of Air Staff, Sunday Aneke, pledges combat-ready force, says that Super Tucanos are fully operational. He assured lawmakers of his commitment to strengthening the Nigerian Air Force into a combat-ready and technologically advanced fighting unit, if confirmed. Addressing senators during the screening, the nominee pledged to prioritize digital transformation, advanced personnel, training, and the use of unmanned aerial vehicles and drones to enhance air operations. The River State Governor, Similaye Fubara, has pledged his commitment to unlock the vast blue economy and tourism potentials of the state's coastal region, with a local government area in his federal constituency, Andoni, as one of the major focus areas. He stated this on Tuesday, during an inspection of the 13.5-kilometer Atlantic Beach Oyoro-Koto Road, a brand-new access route being constructed to link the Andoni local government headquarters to a beach directly facing the Atlantic Ocean. The governor noted that the road cutting through difficult coastal terrain will not only boost marine and fishing activities in the area, reputed as West Africa's largest fishing settlement, but also stimulate tourism, hospitality, and other businesses along the coastline. Beyond Andoni, the governor also inspected the 5.2-kilometer Ekwelema Road in his Okobo-Inkoro local government area, which also features a 450 river crossing bridge.
We decided to construct this road because we had a beach. There's a popular beach around here that's called Oyoro-Koto Beach, one of the finest tourist centers. But while we were embarking on that project, we found out that we shouldn't limit it to just that Oyoro-Koto Beach. But we have another site which you can see. This is just facing the Atlantic Ocean. So we also believe that while we are trying to tap into this blue economy resource, it will be proper for us to harness this front beach. We intend creating some economic activity here that also boosts the economy of River State. You can see for yourself, it's a brand new road, very terrible terrain, just like the one we saw yesterday. But I strongly believe that we will overcome it. From what we've seen today, the contractor, MCC, they are also doing their best. I strongly believe that by next year, hopefully by March too, we'll have the cost to come and commission this project fully and give God all the glory.
Governor Sheriff Oborevori has called for stronger collaboration between the executive and legislative arms of government to position Nigeria's automobile industry for global competitiveness. Speaking while the current opened a 4-day retreat for members and staff of the House of Representatives Committee on Industry in Asaba, the governor, represented by his Chief of Staff, Honorable Johnson Erijo, stressed the need for synergy in reviving local manufacturing and stimulating industrial growth. He noted that the retreat's focus on building a globally competitive automotive sector aligns with his administration's agenda to industrialize and reaffirmed his commitment to supporting policies that encourage innovation and investment in the auto industry. On his part, the chairman of the House Committee on Industry, Senator Badru, alongside other committee members, highlight the retreat's goal of strengthening executive legislative cooperation to revitalize Nigeria's automotive sector.
Available data indicates that 1 in 6 businesses in the United States of America depend on the automotive sector for their survival, growth, and profitability. The objective of this retreat, which is on building a globally competitive automotive sector, resonates strongly with this administration's vision of accelerating industrialization. We believe that legislative backing for local manufacturing incentives, infrastructure, funding, and skill development must align with the commitment of the executive branch to policy consistency, enhancing the ease of doing business and protection of local industry. Nigeria can and must build an automotive industry that is not only sustainable but also globally competitive.
Everything is still the same. Now, if Innocent or whatever manufacturer cannot get a single-digit financing, it churns out its products very high. When you collect 10 billion at 24%, you're already paying billions per year
in return.
So it is the end product that who is the end product receiver? It is you and me that we pay that 24%, not Innocent. So at the end of the day, everything that goes round comes round.
The Cross River State Governor, Basio II, has presented a 780.59 billion naira budget for the 2026 fiscal year to the State House of Assembly, tagged Budget of Inclusive Growth, seeking to consolidate his administration's People First agenda and deepening developments across all sectors. Presenting the appropriation bill to the State House of Assembly in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, the governor described the budget as a social contract between the government and the governed, emphasizing inclusivity and human-centered growth. He announced a shift from measuring progress by GDP to the Human Development Index, pledging improved access to education, healthcare, power, and social protection through the Cross River Social Investment Program.
Because the House of Assembly has witnessed a total...
The 2026 proposed budget is designed to build upon the foundation we have already laid through revenue strengthening mechanism, efficient resource mobilization, and improved service. As indicated above, we have continued to prioritize capital expenditure over recorded. This is a deliberate policy direction so as to align with our vision of remote care, delivery, agricultural revolution, education, social protection, initiative, industrialization, and human capital. At this juncture, I need to appreciate the continuous cordial relationship between the executive, the legislative, and the judicial arm of government toward a common goal of enhancing the livelihood of our people. Let us therefore continue to work together to build a peaceful, prosperous, and resilient Nigerian state, which will stand out as a beacon of hope for our people and a partner of equal among other subnationals in the country. Mr. Speaker, I need me therefore to present to you for further deliberations and subsequent passage of the bill into law, the 2026 Cross River State Appropriation Bill, christened once more the budget of inclusive growth.
Teachers in Cross River State have been honored for their dedication and commitment to shaping lives and building the nation. The event, organized by the wife of the state governor, brought together teachers from all 18 local government areas in recognition of their role in society.
Teachers are the foundation of every society, the quiet architects who shape minds,
build character, and inspire dreams. From their classrooms emerge doctors, engineers, leaders, and innovators. Despite their immense contribution to human progress, however, teachers often remain among the most underappreciated professionals. It is in recognition of their sacrifice that the wife of the Cross River State Governor, Reverend Yonwan Otu, gathered teachers from across the state to celebrate their dedication and passion, even amid challenges confronting the education sector. During the event, teachers from primary and secondary schools received gift items, including bags of rice, cash, and wrappers, a gesture of love, appreciation for their role in nurturing future teachers. A gesture of love and appreciation for their role in nurturing future leaders.
I was a teacher and of course a counselor. I'm a priest, and as a priest I remain a teacher, and I'll remain a teacher forever until I die. So now when I was a teacher, they kept saying the word of a teacher is in heaven, and I'm like, why should it be in heaven? And I now sat back, like I said, I'm usually inspired, and I said, I've touched so many areas. It's like these teachers are the people that have not touched, and I'll need to do something in that regard.
The teachers, visibly elated, expressed gratitude to the governor's wife for the recognition, describing the gesture as unprecedented and a morale booster for educators in the state. They pledged their continued loyalty and support for the Otu-led administration, commending its efforts to enhance teachers' welfare and restore dignity to the teaching profession.
I really thank His Excellency. I thank him. And I thank the wife very well for this selfless act of hers. I really appreciate.
We, the teachers in Yala, appreciate Governor Basi Otu. He has done very well. Since my 27 years in service, I've never experienced such a thing.
The celebration not only acknowledged the teachers' immeasurable impact on human development, but also rekindled hope and pride in the noble teaching profession.
In a landmark collaboration, the Nigerian Bar Association and the Nigerian Union of Journalists in Bayelsa State have forged a powerful partnership uniting the legal expertise of lawyers and the influential voice of journalists to drive positive change. Before we go to that story, the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly has condemned the killing of a 16-year-old student, George Emmanuel, during a raid allegedly carried out by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the NDLEA, and the Nigerian Army on Monday, October 27, in Owen West local government area. Speaking during plenary at the Assembly complex in Benin City, the Speaker described the incident as unfortunate and unjustifiable, stressing that security operatives must always adhere to professional standards in the discharge of their duties.
Yesterday, about 2 midnight, some armed men in uniform, army uniform, and RTL uniform swooped into that village in the night. I don't know what they're looking for. And went into some various houses to ransack their houses. On that, going through that, there was conflict, and the uniformed men opened fire on the people of Obuje, and instantly one died. And 6 of them sustained different bullet injury. Names of those that sustained bullet injury, one is caught by the gift, bullet pierced and broke his leg. other one is Oche, who left blood in his stomach. Hirotia Ajayi, shot in the leg. Jeba Sabo, who left blood in his stomach. Omage Gospawa, shot on the leg too. George Emmanuel died. I want to condemn his acts, and I know people want to also condemn his acts. I know my past will also condemn his acts.
Now, in a landmark collaboration, the NBA, the Nigerian Bar Association, and the Nigerian Union of Journalists in Bayelsa have forged a powerful partnership uniting the legal expertise of lawyers and the voice of journalists to drive positive change. By working together, the institutions aim to promote transparency and accountability in governance, protect the fundamental rights of citizens, and foster a culture of civic engagement and education to contribute to a more just and equitable society in Bayelsa State.
In a bid to strengthen public accountability and uphold citizens' rights, the Bayelsa State branch of the Nigerian Bar Association has visited the Nigerian Union of Journalists at the Press Center in Yenagoa. The meeting provided a platform for both professions, law and journalism, often described as defenders of truth and justice, to explore ways of working together more effectively.
We are transiting to an election year. We will need to work with the NUJ with respect to voter sensitization, voter rights, civic education, electoral offenses, and all that. Where does the NBA come in with respect to prosecution of electoral offenders, and then the NUJ bringing to the public the commission of electoral offenses during the electioneering season?
For the NUJ, the visit was both timely and significant. The leadership described it as a reminder that cooperation between the media and the legal community is essential to strengthening democracy and ensuring a well-informed public.
Whatever we do as institutions whose responsibilities are same and ancillary in most respects, do hold public office holders accountable, do protect the rights of citizens, do also ensure that what transpire, even in the courts, are better reported and society is well informed and educated.
At the end of the meeting, both bodies agreed to create frameworks for continuous engagement, including training programs, advocacy efforts, and joint interventions on matters of public concern. It's a partnership of influence and impact, where the power of the pen meets the strength of the law to promote justice and accountability in society.
The Edo State Governor, Monday Okwobolo, has assured the Inter-Party Advisory Council of his administration's commitment to transparency and governance. He disclosed this during a courtesy visit by IPAC leaders representing 17 political parties in the state, and also revealed that no contractor has paid bribes to secure projects under his watch, and warned that non-performing contractors will be sacked.
As chairman of IPAC, what I've seen so far is that you've started well. Categorically, the landmark project that you started at the Ramat Park, for me, is a legacy project, which will outlive your government and withstand the test of time. We've not seen the construction or the erection, so to say, of any major infrastructure within the urban space in the last many years since the inception of this state.
My own is to deliver the developmental project for Edo people. That is why no contractor in this state can come to me and say, we have given him money. I can stand on the road, I can stand anywhere to see you are not doing well. I will revoke that contract because no money exchange hand. So I'm confident, very confident. So all our contractors are ready. They buckle up. They know it's not business as usual, and giving them contract to do because they don't. I won't tell them I'm coming. My own, I can wake up. I can even go there in the night. I've gone to sites in the night. I've gone to sites on Sundays. So that shows that I know what I want, I know what I'm doing, and I know people are watching.
The Niger Delta Development Commission has handed over a new naval base in Ogwia local government area to Bayelsa State to the Nigerian Navy. Speaking at the inauguration of the project, NDDC Managing Director Samuel Lubuku explained that the completion is a demonstration of the Commission's commitment to enhance security for peace and sustainable development across the oil-rich region. A new stride in regional security and development as the Niger Delta Development Commission commissions a state-of-the-art naval base in Ogwia local government area of Bayelsa State. The facility boasts a fully furnished administrative block, modern accommodation quarters, a 40-man houseboat, 2 gunboats, a floating operational jetty, operational vehicles, and a solar backup system, amongst other infrastructure designed to support maritime security operations. NDDC Managing Director Dr. Samuel Lubuku describes the project as a symbol of the Commission's enduring partnership with security agencies to promote peace, safety, and sustainable development across the Niger Delta region.
For us in NDDC, we believe that development and security are intertwined, because without security, there will be no development. Hence, we decided to forge a partnership with the security agencies across the Niger Delta, because they play a complementary role to ensuring that the peace we enjoy today in the Niger Delta is sustained.
Representing the former Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu-Ogala, the Commander of Operation Delta Safe officially inaugurates the newly completed project. He commends the Niger Delta Development Commission for its continued support to the nation's security architecture, noting that the operational facilities will significantly enhance maritime patrols and strengthen the fight against criminal activities across the Niger Delta region.
Let me therefore commend the vision and commitment of the leadership of the Niger Delta Development Commission for citing this security project at Ayokoro with a view of addressing security challenges associated with the endowed natural resources in the Niger Delta region. I want to assure the Niger Delta Commission and the Nigerian Navy through the Central Naval Command, the Navy will spare no effort to ensure that the objectives for which the security projects are provided will be fully realized.
Recognizing the strategic importance of the Niger Delta to Nigeria's oil-driven economy, the Bayelsa State government has commended the NDDC for its significant investment in maritime security. The government noted that the initiative will have a ripple effect on the nation's economy, enhancing safety in oil-producing areas and creating a more stable environment for sustainable growth and development.
This investment is an investment in peace, stability, and development of Bayelsa State and for the nation. It reflects the kind of partnership between federal agencies and local communities that is necessary to address long-standing security challenges and to create an environment in which legitimate commerce and social development can thrive.
The work is not only left for the security agencies alone. Security starts from your bedroom. If you have information, let them know, because security, they work with information. So it's a collaborative effort. We provide facilities. The security, they operate those facilities. The communities should also do well by providing information and ensure that they don't hide criminals in their communities.
The NDDC says that the completion and commissioning of this project highlights the Niger Delta Development Commission's unwavering commitment to strengthening maritime security, ensuring safer waterways, and boosting socio-economic activities across the Niger Delta region. And that's it on Newsroom Series today. Thank you for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay.